Have you ever sat in a hairdresser's chair, smiled at the stylist, and then completely panicked because you had no idea how to explain what you wanted in English? You just point at a picture and pray? Well, no more praying. Today, we're going to give you the words and the confidence you need.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to our videos. You're listening to Mr. Englishman. I'm Max, and with me here is the always amazing Lily.
Always amazing, and recently, a lot less confused at the hair salon. It's true. The last time I went, before we planned this lesson, I was so nervous. I wanted layers, but I think I said, please cut it with levels? She looked at me like I was a video game.
With levels. I love it. Well, today we are going to make sure that never happens to you, our wonderful listeners, again. By the end of this video, you will be able to walk into any salon or barbershop and have a clear, confident conversation. You'll know how to book an appointment, describe the haircut you want, and even make small talk.
Exactly. This is real, practical English for a very common everyday situation. We'll go through everything step by step. And we want you to practice with us. So when we say a phrase, don't be shy. Try saying it out loud. Your English muscles need a workout too.
Absolutely. So let's start at the very beginning, making the appointment. You don't just walk in. Usually you call or book online. Lily, what's the first thing you need to say?
Well, you need to ask if they have time. A simple and polite way is, "Hi, I'd like to book an appointment for a haircut, please." Or if you're a guy going to a barber, you might say, "Hi, I'd like to book a haircut." It's straightforward.
Perfect. And then they will probably ask you, what day and time works for you? Or, who would you like to see? Meaning, which stylist? If you don't have a preference, you can say, anyone is fine.
And this is important. They might ask, is this for a cut, color, or both? So you need to know the basic services. A haircut is just cutting. Color is changing the color, like blonde, brown, red. A trim is when you just cut a little bit off the ends to make it neat.
Great point. Now, let's imagine you're on the phone. Let's do a quick role play. I'll be the receptionist at Supercuts Salon.
Okay, I'm ready.
Good morning, Supercuts. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to book an appointment for a haircut, please.
Certainly. What day were you thinking of?
Do you have anything available on Friday afternoon?
Let me check. Yes, we have a slot at 3 p.m. with Sarah. Would that work?
Yes, 3 p.m. is perfect. Thank you.
See? Simple, polite, and effective. Okay, listeners, your turn. Pause the video and try saying that out loud. Hi, I'd like to book an appointment for a haircut, please. Go on, we'll wait.
Wonderful. Now, the big day arrives. You walk into the salon or barber shop. What happens first? Usually, you check in at the front desk.
Right. You can say, hi, I have an appointment at 3 p.m. with Sarah. And they'll say, great, please take a seat. She'll be with you shortly. Shortly means soon.
Then, Sarah comes to get you. This is where the real conversation starts. She'll probably say hello and ask how you are. This is small talk. It's friendly and makes everyone feel comfortable. She might say, hi, I'm Sarah. How are you today?
And you can say, I'm good, thanks. How are you? See? Easy. Then you'll sit in the chair and she'll put a cape around you. That's the big cloth that covers you.
And now the most important part, describing what you want. This is where my levels disaster happened. So let's learn the right way. The stylist will almost always ask, so what are we doing today? Or what did you have in mind?
This is your moment. The best thing is to be prepared. Maybe you have a picture on your phone. You can say, I have a picture for reference. Or you can describe it with words. Let's start with length. Lily, for women's hair, what are the basic words for length?
You can say, I'd like to keep it long, or I'd like medium length hair, or I'd like a short bob. A bob is a classic short haircut. Or you can be more specific. Just a trim, please. Please take off about an inch. An inch is about 2.5 centimeters.
And for men, it's similar. You can say, I'd like it short on the sides and back. Or keep it longer on top. You might hear numbers like a number 2 or number 4. Those refer to the guard on the clippers, the electric haircutting machine. A lower number is shorter.
Then there's the style. Do you want layers? That's when hair is cut at different lengths to add movement. Not levels, layers.
We will never let you forget that. Or maybe you want bangs or fringe in British English, which is the hair that covers your forehead.
And for texture, you might want it thinned out if your hair is very thick, which means they remove some hair to make it lighter. Or you might want it texturized to give it more movement.
This is a lot of vocabulary, we know. But don't worry, you don't need to know all of it. The key is to use a picture or a few simple words. Let's try another role play. Lily, you're the stylist. I'm a customer.
Okay. Hi there, I'm Lily. So, what are we doing with your hair today?
Hi, Lily. I'd just like a trim, please. Maybe take off about ½ an inch. I want to keep the length, just make the ends healthier.
Okay, great. Just a trim to clean it up. Are we doing any layers or style changes today?
No, I'd like to keep the same style, thank you.
Perfect. Clear and simple.
Okay, quick question for everyone. This is a super common mistake. Do you know the difference between a salon and a barber shop? Many learners use them interchangeably, but there is a small difference. Lily?
Great question. A salon is traditionally for men and focuses on shorter, classic haircuts, and often shaves. A salon or hair salon is for everyone, but often focuses more on women's styles, coloring, and longer haircuts. But these days, many places do everything. So if you're a man, you can say barber or salon, and if you're a woman, you'll usually say salon, but it's not a strict rule. See? You just learned a subtle cultural point.
Love it. Now, back to the conversation. Let's talk about something very specific for our male listeners, getting a beard trim. This can be scary.
Yes, so you're in the barber's chair, and he says, and the beard? What do you say? You can't just gesture.
Right. So, you can say, just a light trim, please. Please keep the shape. Or, can you clean up my neckline? That's the line of the beard on your neck. Or you can be specific. Please take a little off the length. Or, if you want it very short, can you use the number 3 guard?
And if you want it completely off, you say, please shave it off.
Exactly. Now, while the stylist is cutting your hair, there is often more small talk. This is great practice. They might ask you, do you have any plans for the weekend?
And you can have a simple answer ready. Not really, just relaxing. Or, yes, I'm meeting some friends. You don't need to tell a long story, just a short, friendly answer.
They might also talk about the weather or ask what you do for work. Simple, safe topics. This is your chance to practice your conversational English in a safe, friendly environment.
And if you don't understand, it's totally okay to say, sorry, could you repeat that? Or even just smile. It's no problem.
Okay, so the haircut is finished. The stylist will often show you the back with a mirror. They might ask, how does it look? Or, is this okay?
And you can say, yes, that's great, thank you. But what if you want a small change? It's okay to ask. Be polite. You can say, it's great, but could you just take a little more off the top, please? Or could you thin it out a bit more here?
That's a great point. It's your hair, so it's okay to ask for what you want politely. After that, they might wash your hair or just blow dry it. Blow dry means to dry it with a hairdryer.
And then it's time to pay. The stylist might walk you to the front desk and say, you can pay here when you're ready.
So, you go to the receptionist. They will tell you the price. That will be $40. And you pay. And here's a very important cultural part. In many countries, it's normal to leave a tip. That's a little extra money to say, thank you for good service.
Yes, usually for a haircut, a good tip is 15 to 20% of the price. So if the cut is $40, a 20% tip is $8. So you pay $48. You can say, here you go, 48. Or you can put the tip in a special jar or give it directly to the stylist.
And finally, as you leave, what do you say? Be polite. Thank you so much. It looks great. Have a good day.
And they will say, you're welcome. See you next time.
All right, everyone. Time for a little quiz. We're going to give you 3 situations. You think about what you would say, and we'll give you the answer afterwards. Ready, Lily?
Ready.
Situation 1. You are on the phone. The receptionist asks, what day would you like to come in? What do you say? Answer. You can say, is Tuesday morning available? Or do you have anything on Saturday?
Situation 2. You're in the chair. The stylist shows you the back with the mirror, but you think it's still a little too long on one side. What do you say politely? Answer. You can say, this looks good, but could you please take a little more off this side?
And situation 3. The haircut is finished. The total is $30. You want to leave a 20% tip. How much money do you give them? Answer. 20% of $30 is $6, so you give them $36. Great job!
You see, you're already getting it.
Okay, let's do a super quick recap of the most important phrases we learned today. These are your key takeaways. Repeat after us if you can.
Number 1. Booking. I'd like to book an appointment for a haircut.
Number 2. Checking in. I have an appointment with, then say the name.
Number 3. Describing what you want. Just a trim, please. Or short on the sides, longer on top.
Number 4. Making the small change. Could you take a little more off here, please?
And number 5, the finish line. Thank you, it looks great. And don't forget the tip.
If you remember just those 5 phrases, you will be 100% more confident at the salon or barber.
Stick around until the end for a super helpful bonus tip about what to do if you have a hair emergency.
And that's it for today. We are so proud of you for sticking with us and practicing your English. Learning these everyday situations is what will make you sound natural and feel confident.
Absolutely. You can do this. The next time you need a haircut, you will be ready. We believe in you.
Now, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, which phrase from today are you going to practice? Is it, I'd like a trim, or short on the sides? Let us know.
And for our bonus tip we promised, what if you have a hair disaster? What if you don't like the haircut at all? It's rare, but it happens. The most polite and effective thing to do is to call the salon later and speak to the manager. You can say, hi, I came in today for a haircut and I'm not completely happy with the result. Is it possible to come back and have it adjusted? Most salons will be happy to fix it for you for free. It's all about being calm and polite.
Great advice. No more hair panics.
And for next time, get ready to join us at the doctor's office. We'll teach you all the essential phrases for explaining what's wrong and understanding the doctor's advice. It's a very important lesson you won't want to miss.
So, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on. Thanks for watching and listening. Keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye everyone!